morning, beautiful peeps. Welcome back to another vlog. Today's video is going to be the conclusion of my Field & Stream Shadowcaster. After using it for 2 months, all the mods I did to it, everything I did to upgrade it, and how I actually feel about the kayak. So without further ado, let's go and let's go over this Field & Stream Shadowcaster kayak. Let's go. Alright guys, today's vlog is, like I said, is going to be on my Field & Stream Shadowcaster. Okay, the usage of me using this kayak for the past 2 months, my pros and cons of the kayak, and the mods that I did for this kayak. Okay, so basically what I have to say is that cons: it's a beautiful boat, it's big, it's stable, okay, very stable on water, even on very choppy water. Okay, I've been out a couple of times on the beach where we had about 4.5-foot wakes. I don't know if you could see on the other videos, but this held off, didn't tip, didn't do anything. I was actually getting up, turning around to get stuff out of my cooler. Absolutely stunning. Not a problem. The thing is that it is a heavy kayak. When you do paddle, it takes a little bit of an effort because due to the fact that it is heavy, wide, and flat. It takes a while to turn with paddles, okay, than other kayaks. Those are my cons on it. My other cons on it is that this kayak only comes with one compartment, which is one hatch in the center, in the front of the kayak. Alright, doesn't give you any other hatches to put anything you want, like lures or anything, you know, like other kayaks have center hatches in the back, compartments or sleeves on the side so you could put your fish grips or your pliers or anything. That's the only cons that I have about this kayak, which they could improve in the future. Hopefully they do, but other than that, not a problem, can't complain. Okay, basically I will show you what I've done to the kayak and the mods and what I added to it. So we'll start from the front. Okay, so here's the front hatch. Okay, what I added was also a center console. Okay, it's from X-Wing. Okay, I will leave the link below where I bought it. It comes with its own tracks. Okay, I did mount them on my own Scotty mount. I had to modify it a little bit. Alright, but it does go forward and back, okay, towards me and then away. I also added 2 ram mounts, okay, with the Lowrance fish finder adapter on here, okay, and also I did 2 of them. I put one down here and one up here. And if I ever decide to remove this, which I do once in a while, okay, I do have my ram mount on the bottom to connect my fish finder. Okay, I have switches here for the future if I'm going to add lights in the kayak or on the outside for navigation lights. Alright, I did purchase the Scotty extended mount with the Scotty rod holder. Okay, I'll also put a link below where I got it. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys know where to get them. Alright, it does come with 2 flush mount rod holders in the back when you first purchase it. Okay, I added an extra Scotty rod mount over there for my net, or if I catch a fish somewhere for me to put my rod next to me instead of laying it on the kayak or laying it off the side. Also, what I've done was I added a hatch in the back. Alright, there was no other compartment on this kayak besides just the front, and I needed something else in the back just in case if I wanted to run any wires, you know, to make it easier for me. It worked out well. I do have a video on when I did do this mod. Okay, I'll link it below. It's an 8-inch hatch, dry hatch. Okay, comes with a dry bag. Very, very convenient. Okay, especially when you're running wires. You can stick your hand in here, get all the way up to here, do what you got to do. Because I am installing a trolling motor on it, so I need to get wires through and go to the front of the kayak, run wires through my pedals. I did it anchor trolley. I did it my own. It was quick because I don't use anchors, but lately I have been using an anchor, and it's worked really well. I do use a 3.5 pound anchor. The seat is very, very, very comfortable. Okay, I'm happy with it. I've been on the water for about 5-6 hours. Can't complain on the seat. It raises up when you want to be when you're anchored out and you want to fish and be elevated up a little bit. It does come up another 6 inches from the deck. Okay, and very comfortable. If you're just standing still fishing, that's good. I like it. Also, I did pick up this cooler. It's an Igloo Marine. I think it's a 19 quart cooler that I picked up at Walmart. I think it was like 20 bucks, and it fits perfectly behind here. I mean, literally. I think this cooler was made perfectly for this kayak. You know, I do put it underneath the bungees and I strap it down, but it's worked perfect. It does have a measuring on top if you don't have a measuring tape. Okay, works out well for me. In the future, I am gonna add a center hatch in front of me. All right, maybe just to throw some stuff in there, so easy to reach. I mean, this center console from X-Wing, okay, I think Malibu Kayak makes it. Does have a hatch over here, a dry hatch, which a storage. You unscrew. It's got nice room inside, all the way through. Okay, I keep my tape in there, batteries, sometimes my GoPros, anything that I don't want to get wet, and it's worked out very, very well. The other thing is that I did run my fish finder wires through the front, as you can see on the other videos. Okay, and I did the installation. Comes here. I Velcro my battery here. Okay, and the connection is right here. I did add those big foam blocks here, so if I do store something inside this kayak, it doesn't have to run all the way back. All right. The other addition that I got for this kayak, okay, which everyone, I've seen some reviews, is the Tug Trolley. Okay, I did order it, but I ordered it with the original wheels that it came with, which on the description was misleading. It said all-terrain. All right, the first time I put it on, then the beach I go to has a lot of soft sand. I did pull my kayak, not even 1/4 inch of sand. It got stuck. Very unhappy with it. I did contact the company. They did send me new wheels, which they call sand tracks. They collapse. When they collapse down, when you pull in the kayak, they collapse to 3 inches to 6 inches, so they act like tank tracks. They said it's very stable. It works very well on sand, soft sand. They tested it out. They guarantee it. So I haven't yet tried it. I am going to try it tomorrow. Okay, but I am going to bring my other wheels that I made, because they've been working so far. A lot of effort, but it gets me there. So that's the next one tomorrow, which I'm going to test out, is those wheels. So basically, this is the Tug. Okay, this is the Tug. These are the wheels that came in the other day. All right, what they do is they collapse. In other words, when your kayak is on top, okay, it supports up to 150 pounds of weight. Okay, so basically, my kayak with everything on it, I usually bring like 2 or 3 fishing rods. Sometimes I only go with 2. And my center console, my cooler with ice and water. I don't bring nothing else. All my tackles, my baits and everything, I condensed it to very minimal of what I do for that day. So instead of me bringing like a full milk crate, which I have that I made, and carry like 5 or 6 Plano cases in there, it makes it heavier. you know, I condensed it to, all right, I'm going fluke fishing, this is what I need. I'm going blue fishing, this is what I need. So I have a setup for everything that I do. So it limits on the weight also because it is a heavy kayak. Okay. Basically, they said 150 pound weight. So my kayak weighs, after everything on it, I would say about close to 130 pounds, 135 pounds, okay? And if I do add my trolley motor on it, it will be up to 150 pounds, okay? But I tend to carry that after I'm on the beach, okay? Basically, this trolley motor does come, this C-Tug does come apart, okay? Which is very convenient. So I don't have to use my old one, okay? And hook it in the back of my kayak, okay? So that's extra weight, extra space. So basically how this works, okay, is this all comes apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. The wheels come apart into pieces. You could put it in your center hatch, okay, over there. It's away, perfect, okay? And when you come out off the beach again, you just pull the kayak off the water, set this C-Tug back up, lift it up, put it on top. These swivel on according to the bottom of your kayak, okay? If it's like this or like that, it picks up its own shape. You do have to strap it though, okay? But what I've seen is these straps are horrible, okay guys, horrible. A lot of reviews, they did do a new mount for it because it tends to like get loose, but it does still get loose. All right, don't like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add 2 of my own straps on each side, here and here, on both sides, okay? So what happens is when you pull, it won't tend to give on one side or the other, because when it's on the center, when you do pull the kayak, what happens is it tends to, if it gets stuck, it'll roll and it'll flip down like this, okay? That's happened to me with the other wheels. I don't know about these wheels, but I will do the 2 straps. But basically this is the trolley motor I have, okay? There's a review. I did do my own custom battery, which I tested out finally, the final test on Friday, okay? It worked out extremely well. I think it performed better than I thought, okay? I did make my own batteries. I have to wire it through my kayak now, okay? So basically I was running, I made 2 batteries and running my trolley motor. I was out in the water from 8 o'clock in the morning till at least 4:30 in the afternoon. I trolleyed with that battery all day long, I mean non-stop. I picked up my paddles only just to maneuver a little bit, not that much, but basically a lot of current. I stayed with that trolley motor on the one position right against the current all day long, full speed, medium speed, low speed, full speed, medium speed. That's all I was doing, is testing and then fishing, okay? And I did catch a couple of flukes, but they weren't keeper, ½ inch short. I did throw them back, but at the end when I checked my battery, okay, it only used, I would say, about 15% of it, which is phenomenal. So in other words, I could go on all day long if I want on full speed, on half speed. If I go on half speed, I could go on probably for a day or 2. If I go on trolleying speed, days, okay? And if you're interested, let me know, leave a comment below, okay? And we'll get in touch through email. And basically this is the setup of my kayak, okay? I love it once again. Very, very happy with it. It is my first kayak, okay? It's not a Hobie, okay? But to me, it's my baby, all right? It does what it has to do. I'm very impressed. Love it. And always looking forward to go out and fishing, okay? Even if I don't go fishing and go out with it and hang out for the day, not a problem, okay? I have my cooler. That's my GoPro stick, which goes behind there. Now, if you guys are wondering what those 2 white PVC couplings are, basically is one is for a nav light and the other one is for a flagpole. Alright, I just screwed them on there, marine gooped. By the way, no water issues after cutting the hatch, putting those things on. Alright, because I gooped the crap out of it. Alright, made sure, and I didn't use it for 24 hours, maybe 48 hours. I made sure it cured, okay? And basically you'll get a little bit of water inside, you know, when you got waves coming over and you're trying to open up a hatch to get something. That's common. Pretty sure all you guys know. Water gets in. I have a sponge under there, no problem. Take out the water. I would say if I push the boat tilted forward, I have a ½ inch in the front. Wow, big deal. But other than that, love it. I am going to show you how this C-Tug comes apart, okay, and how it goes inside the front hatch. Okay, I will do a full review on this C-Tug, okay, with the sand track wheels. And I will give you my honest opinion if I like it, if it's worth it for you guys to get it, okay, or if it's not. Just got the wheels in yesterday, okay, actually on Saturday. I am going to go out with this kayak tomorrow, okay, and I am going to purposely go back to where I always go, where there's a lot of soft sand, which I hate pulling this kayak up that hill. But they said this is half the effort, so let's see how that works. So I'm going to show you guys how that thing comes apart and goes in a hatch, okay, and how easy it is to come out, okay, and put it back together. Alright, so hang on, we'll do that in about a couple seconds. Alright guys, so like I said, this is the C-Tug, okay? It does come with a front support, which will make you be able to keep it down as you pick up your kayak. It goes on, lifts itself. If it hits any bumps, don't worry about it, they said. It backs up, or it goes forward, okay? So you don't have to worry about that getting broken, okay? Basically how this comes apart is tops. They pull out, one part is out. They put, the other one comes out, okay? Wheels. Alright, there's a latch, clicks up, one wheel comes out, other side, clicks up, the other wheel comes out. Basically, this is the hard part, okay? You need a little bit of effort to take this apart. So what I usually do is I take it here, I hit it, don't do that, but this comes apart, okay? After I take this out, so basically this is what you get. You get just little parts, very little parts, okay? Very convenient. Now when you're done, you go to your center hatch, you open it up, first wheel, right inside. I usually take these, one here, another one here, another wheel, right inside. To stay the, I don't know what you call them, I guess the kayaks where they rest the kayaks on. Wrap up the cord. Right inside. I close the hatch. This is the only thing I keep in the back because I'm afraid if this goes inside, it's going to run all the way back. Okay, but other than that, it's either I keep it in the front with me or I keep it in the back hatch. But basically, it's all gone. When you want it, okay, when you do want it, when you come back on the beach, you take it all out. Very easy to put together, again, and I will show you how it goes together, okay? Simple as that. That's why I got it. I don't have to carry that extra thing behind me. So usually when I come back out, open, take these out, two wheels, mount, close it, okay. I take my first piece, I run it through, lock it, take my other one, this way, where is it? This way. Take my other one, okay, a little bit of effort, okay, make sure that this is locked. Locked. Okay? I didn't put this backwards. But, no I didn't. Okay, here you go. Alright? You open up the the latches for your wheels. Take your first wheel, goes right in, locks. Take your other wheel, goes right in, locks. Okay? Goes down. You take your support, goes in on an angle. Okay? Locks over. Take the same one on the other side, locks over. Okay? So actually this goes in there, but I didn't put it, but basically here's the idea. Very fast. I am impressed on that, how fast it comes together and comes apart. Okay? Very convenient. But like I said, I'm going to try out these new tracks. They're called sand track wheels. So that works out. Love it. I'll do a full review on it. Alright guys, anyway guys, if you have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. Anything about the kayak or anything that you want to see or done on the kayak, let me know. Leave it on the comments below. I will leave the links on all the parts and accessories and that I got for this kayak. I will list them on the link below. Okay, and thanks for watching. Okay, subscribe, share, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace. I'm out.